Hey guys, it's me. Oh God, here I go again. It's me. It's obvious, isn't it? First of all, I forgot to charge my camera, so you know, if it cuts off abruptly, then it's run out of juice. So apologies for that. Oh, for fuck's sake! Boat. It's the word storm comes up everywhere at the moment, and I don't know where you guys are at. Obviously, this is my favourite beach, Sellers Beach. I don't know where you guys are at, but I get the feeling that life is hitting you somewhat. It seems a lot of people around me are just going through one thing after another. I was having a haircut yesterday, and the hairdresser says to me, she says, "Oh, I've been getting the shakes." Of course, she's had all the, you know, the transubstantiations, and they're all sick as dogs, they are. But you know, you don't want your hairdresser to be there cutting your hair, and her hand is all shaking and all that. It's a little bit edgy, yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's just been one thing after another. It's the kind of stuff it's very black hand. It's very black, heavy, oppressive nastiness, basically. It's what I've been feeling. And it's designed to terrorize. It's designed to oppress. And of course, as always, it's being utilized by the forces of the light, i.e. you yourself, your true self as well, because it goes within you and it brings up certain dynamics and certain mechanisms and traps and delusions and shadowy agreements, non-agreements, paradoxicality again, where you unwittingly, totally and utterly give your power away and allow yourself to be used. You know, I know the blocking and the obstructionism is out of this world, and it's very upsetting now for me to actually upload a video, because people aren't getting their notifications, people are not being allowed to leave comments, or people do leave a comment and then it disappears. I got your amazing comment, a deeper look, and it's disappeared, it's vanished. Maybe you took it down yourself. I hope you didn't, or that you'll repost or try and repost. My likes go up and then go down. My viewing figures go up and then go down. It is absolutely appalling, because of course when you are walking your true path and you speak truth and you hit it right where it, you know, where it matters, the dark side doesn't like it, and the algorithm is part of that and it doesn't like it. So it's just horrible. And yet I feel that I want to continue uploading videos, and I will trust that my words reach the right people, and that if you feel inspired to leave a comment, that you do so, and that if you find it's difficult, maybe try and posting on the community page, or just keep trying, because your comments mean a lot to me. It's good for me to know that the Kismet spiral is of service to soul travelers out there. It's important. It's been incredibly beyond words tough, and I feel like now is the time to stand our ground more than ever before, and to not give in to the drama. I see this has been going on a lot. I feel the antagonism, this energy, this narcissistic, black-hearted energy, sort of like nasty comments accusing certain people of being abusers or being violent or whatever, and just basically wanting to entangle you in a tit-for-tat, reactive, drama, toxic entanglement. I never fall for that myself. I'm not interested. Block and delete, block and delete, block and delete, nothing. Nothing. Because I'm a being of light. I don't feed evil. And that is really what it wants. It literally is that way. There's a lot of this type of thing called the Agent Smith syndrome, whereby people that aren't very awake, or maybe a little bit awake, but don't do any inner work, they're made instrumental, you know, and do things and say things that hit you where it fucking hurts, right? They do. They hit you where it hurts, and you think, you feel betrayed, you feel angry, you feel used, you feel stupid, you feel like, wow, here I am, I've given you a lot of my authentic sympathy, empathy, care, love, and what? This? It's hard, guys, but oh, I don't know, wow, what you choose is where is at right now, more than ever before, and my advice would always be choose love, choose love, choose love, choose love, and disentangle from this world. Seriously, it's very difficult when people attack you, when you get abuse hurled at you, where whatever it is, wherever it is, just turn around and walk away from it. Believe me when I say that is the only way to truly be victorious, because if you get yourself entangled in vengefulness and, you know, giving as good as you get type of shit, you really are just you're just being trapped. It's trapped energy, you know, and it's crap. It is so harmful to do it. I feel the energy everywhere, and I've seen people literally just, I mean, there's fights everywhere, there's people shouting and screaming at each other, there's people physically attacking each other, there's all kinds of nasty shenanigans going on. And more than ever, we need to be in awareness. We can choose to say, I'm not getting involved in this, I'm just walking away. And it will hit you, of course it will. It's going to hit you where you're wounded. It's going to go to the darkest places within you. It always does, always. Because that is the only place within us that evil can still try and influence us, yes? So it becomes a healing covenant, because it brings it up, and instead of being reactive and becoming a battery to the fake external matrix bullshit, it can be a healing covenant, because, you know, it brings up your shit, and you can sit with that and look at it and ask yourself, what am I really feeling? What is this about? And go into it and allow it to be healed, to be alchemized, to be transmuted. That's really what this is all about. It's all about healing, 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 healing. It gets triggered so that it can be healed. Well, that is our choice, isn't it? To heal. We can either heal it, or we can keep it as a controlling factor, you know, an unhealed darkness, and remain a powerless slave to it. Yeah. Because it wants you to feel that you're powerless and that you've been defeated. And that's what this is all about. Everything is shifting and everything is changing, and everything that was once up is now down, and it's all falling apart. I had to go into town yesterday. I had to go to the bank to sort something out. And it was like I was looking around and there were alcoholics, people just lying in the street with bottles strewn about them, and beggars and people who, well, substance misuse issues, right? I love that terminology. It's just funny. It's like, what is there a correct way to use it? You know what I mean? But you can tell. And brokenness, woundedness. And woundedness can be, it looks very ugly. It looks ugly. And your first reaction is to feel revulsion. You feel repulsed. You feel sick in your gut, right? Yeah. But it's woundedness and it's brokenness, and it is a direct result of all the horrors that have been committed here, that were broadcast by consciousness, a misaligned consciousness, and that misalignment is very slowly but very surely aligning itself again, I feel. It's I tell you, I had a dream, and it was, I heard the words, the Lucid Particle, and it was all about these people that literally are incapable, totally and utterly incapable of looking beyond this fake Coca-Cola ad experience. So, because we came across these people on a little walk, and they had this really cute little doggy, and you know, I always stop and give them a bit of love because I love doggies. So I was one there on the boat. Anyway, I mean, the woman was really quite nice, and she had that warm soul quality about her, but the guy was completely empty, and he started talking about politics and about the Tories versus the Labour Party, and I sort of felt like saying to him, well, Keir Stalin, you know, because that's what he is. I mean, this fucking the whole thing is just fake and it's bullshit, and I don't care. And he got very upset, he got very angry, because it's a particular type of consciousness. It just is what it is. It's the fake, artificial consciousness, the dark consciousness, and it's completely devoid of creativity, of introspection, of thoughtfulness, of empathy, of anything good, anything light. It is so sullen and surly and antagonistic, and it's so filled with rage, because they know we are beings of light, and the light is so present now. You see, people often get this wrong. They think that because everything is so difficult now, so obstructionist, it's like we're walking through cement. I know. So you think, well, this is a sign that evil's winning, and no. You have to really focus in on your light to understand with your lucid particle, because a soul traveler is a being that has the lucid particle, right? So we are able to see through all the delusions, clear as, you know, like a hot knife through butter, or a 9-bar, right through the truth of it. That's really what it's all about, and that is what will see you through this now. It will see you through. If you're willing to dispense with the war consciousness, with the competition, with the conflict mindedness, with the retaliations, with the entanglements, allowing yourself to be snared like a fucking rabbit And then you end up having to bite off your own bloody paw in order to free yourself, because once you give it a finger, it will swallow you whole. Don't allow them to do that to you. Take back your power and walk away from it. Walk away, walk away, walk away, walk away. See the pitfalls. People need to understand that it's envy. It's rage-filled, it's hate-filled, because if it was powerful, it wouldn't feel that way. It would be indifferent. It would laugh at you. Seriously, come on, you know better. I've had to practice as I preach myself, and every time you choose the high road, you get stronger in it, you know, and you honor yourself, and you honor the light. Your lucid particle, your ability to see the truth, even whilst the dark side is trying to show you the lies as truth. Oh, no, 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 no. This is true. You're worthless. You're powerless. What's really coming up as well is what keeps us in the fear state. This is very big. Because we live in a world in which everybody is trapped in the fear state. They don't know this. They're completely oblivious of that fact. I'm talking about souled beings here, by the way, normies, whatever. People, even people that are semi-awake, but don't really do any inner work. They say things like, I mean, all you need to do is listen to the common vernacular. That's all you need to do, right? Listen to the language that people employ in their day-to-day, and you will realize where they're at and what they're at. Oh, I do worry about this and blah, 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 you know, and it's like, does that help? Is that helpful to you, do you think? Does it make any difference? Will it change things? The mechanism always is, you need to be afraid. It's the only way to stay safe. Do not step into the light. Surrender, release this fear, and trust in the power and the miracle of love within you and all around you. Because if you do that, something terrible will happen. And at the heart of that lies a fear that is so overwhelming that you feel it might actually kill you stone dead. I know this from experience. I've been there. Right? Because some stuff has been going on for me that it took me right into that. It was very difficult. No, that's a major understatement. The only way to heal that is to walk through it. You cannot circumnavigate it. You have to go through it in order to expunge it, to neutralize it, to harmonize it, alchemize it, transmute it, call it whatever you like. Because it's like a substance, like a poison, like a possession, like a spell that keeps us trapped. You know, it's like, okay, no, I'm just gonna allow myself to be in the fear, and I'm gonna put that on the back burner there so that I'm not really even aware of it. I'm just gonna live like that, and then I feel safe, even though that is not safety. That is no kind of safety, and that is not freedom, and that is not well-being. That is being trapped, and that is how evil uses your life force, your creation powers against you. Yeah? And I think, I could be completely wrong, but I have a feeling that a lot of soul travelers are going through this right now, through the fear. You feel threatened. You've probably never felt as unsafe as you do now. It's like, boom, it's hitting you. It's like Passchendaele or the Somme, you know? And I was watching a film the other day, and some really good synchronicity came up. It was, this is the worst of it. This is the last of it. You know, evil always fights hardest toward the end. Rise and rise again until lambs become lions. We're used to being small and black. We're used to being told that we're bad, intrinsically bad and sinful, especially those of us who had a religious upbringing, but let's not forget that our ancestors were all religious. They were. one way or another. Whether you were Hindu, or whether you were Parsi, or whether you were Christian or Muslim, or whether you were anything at all, that sin programming, this programming of you're inherently bad, even Buddhism, all life is suffering, that's just the way it is, yeah? It's very nasty, dark shit, because it's a program that tells you that you deserve to suffer. You deserve to suffer. You're being punished because you have to somehow, what's the word? Redeem yourself. But you never get redeemed because it's a fucking lie and it's a trap. And from that belief comes that terrifying, overwhelming, black fear. Of course. Because you're not going to expect miraculous goodness. No, you're going to expect trouble. You're going to expect strife. You're going to expect all kinds of bad shit. Right? There's this woman who once said, well, life is a series of problems that you have to solve and then you die. You know what I mean? Horrifying. Horrifying when you really go to the heart of that. And that is what this is. Evil wants that to carry on forever. Of course that isn't going to happen. But it's all about the choices that we make. It's all about the awareness that we hone into. It's all about realizing how we've been had, right? I am sinful, I am dark, I am bad, so I'm just gonna... You feel like you're this tiny, wizened, black creature, and you just want to crawl back into your little black hole. That's a part of your soul, part of your being, and it has existed that way. And it's being called out, right? And you must receive yourself with love there, with love and with staunch courage. Now, courage. And the lucid particle, which is what your spirit eyes is all about, yeah? To see through the lies and the subterfuge and the skullduggery and the dark, nefarious Agent Smith black hand influences and the antagonism and the attacks and the subversion, all of it, to see that it behaves this way for a reason, yeah. If it was happy, if it was winning, it wouldn't be this way. It will trigger all your woundedness, your fear. Yeah, it will. So you work through that and you hold on to yourself with love and with courage. And you don't give in and you don't give up. You know, and you keep releasing it and you keep letting it go. There's no need to fight. There's no need to push at all. There's no need to tune in and watch what's going on in the world because it's different from 1 minute to the next. And it isn't real, guys. It's an illusion. It's some sort of illusion. It isn't real. We have the power within us to achieve miraculous incredibleness. I know this beyond any doubt. We, you see, we're beings of light. This is why they don't like us, you see, these little people without the lucid particles. They don't. It's this peevish dislike, this... It's like, it's just sad. It's really sad, it just is. There's no life there, and that's okay. That's okay. There's no need to be upset about it. You'll find that the more you let go and release that resentment and the anger and the rage, the better you feel, in a way, even whilst you're still going through inner suffering. It's all about knowing and learning how to really best support yourself and love yourself and help yourself through this. That's it, okay? Do not expect others to give you what you need to give yourself, right? A lot of us are very alone and very isolated. We may have one friend, two friends, but you know, you'll find you still have to walk your path, you still have to walk through your own darkness, and nobody can walk it with you. Yeah. I think that's it for today. Just wanted to do this little video. If you find your comments are getting deleted, please try and leave them again, and know that you are appreciated, and know that I trust that my words will reach you however you need them, wherever you need them, and somehow, even though it may feel this way, you are not alone, and you are valued, you are precious, and you are protected. Bless you all.